Hello and welcome to this little tutorial of Sony Vegas Pro 9.0. First off, we'll start with importing some files. Simply go to the file button in the top left corner of the screen, then click on import and simply select the videos, pictures and sound files you would like to have imported into your project. And that's done, let's go to the next bit. Now that we've imported all these files, I'm gonna show you guys how to easily and simply cut, shorten and lengthen of the video files. By simply left clicking them, you can drag them in and outwards to make them either last longer or shorter. If you simply want a video file to be removed, you can right click and click cut. Next I will show you guys how to create some transitions in Sony Vegas Pro. First I'm gonna add a second video fragment so I can show you the effect in the video in the right part of the screen later. You just simply click on transitions and drag the transition between the two video parts you want it in. Now as you can see there, a screen pops up. Simply click animate, then just wait a bit, then close it. As you can see, now there's a little bit between the two video fragments that has just appeared. Now if you play the video, you can see a transition has appeared now, which of course makes this really interesting and a lot more fun than just a plain old video without any proper transitions. Okay, now I will show you some basic sound effects. First off, we're gonna start with inserting a new audio track, which you can do by right click on the previous one. Then as you can see there, I dragged up the soundtrack of the second video into the new audio track. Now, what can you do with these audio tracks? You can do a lot of things with them. For example, what I'm gonna show you here is you can mute them, you can make the sound softer by like upping the decibels, lowering the decibels. Now as you can see there, I'm dragging out the soundtrack of the first video, which basically means you'll be hearing the soundtrack of the first video even while the second fragment is playing. Of course, you can increase the decibels on the second video fragment to still hear it over the first. Next up I will show you how to add titles and text to your videos. First off, you just simply right click on the video track, click insert text media and a new window pops up. Now in this window you can edit the text that's in there. As you can see now there's sample text. You can choose what kind of type of letters you want. You can drag where you want the text to be positioned, or if you don't want to do all the dragging, you can just select one of the preset options. Now you can also add effects and properties to the text, like you can change the text color to red, blue, all the colors you want. You can also change the color of the background to make it fit more or to make it a bit transparent. Now effects, what can you do here? You can draw an outline, which is basically sort of a shade around the letters. Like if you have for example a blue text, you can add a yellow outline around it. By dragging around the extra options under there, you can make it bigger, smaller. You can also add shadows, which of course, by dragging the options below again, you can make them bigger, move position, etc. like that. Then deformation, what does this mean? Deformation, you can decide how the letters will appear. Do you want them crossed over? Do you want them from vertical downwards? Do you want them horizontal? You want them kind of like shaped in a triangle, everything like that. Next up I will show you how to add voiceover into your project. You simply go to the record button in the bottom left corner of the Sony Vegas Pro program, then click on where you want to place the file, then press OK. Then just simply speak in a message and click on the record button again when you want to stop recording this. That's it. Really easy, really simple. There's nothing hard about it. Okay, next up is background noise basically. Now I'll add another audio track. In that audio track I'll add a sound file which I implemented earlier. With that sound file you can do all the various effects I've shown in my previous part of my video, and then you can just leave it there and it won't interrupt all the other sound you have so far in your video. Now last up is the exporting of files as WMV files and FLV files. And what you do is you go to the file button, click render as, then go down, and then you can select what kind of file you want to render it as. You can simply select WMV file or FLV file and then save it. That's all there is to it. Nothing big. Now, thank you guys for watching my tutorial. This was my first tutorial, so I hope I did a good job. And thank you very much for your attention.